Hey everybody, I'm Mark. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna do a no cam stream for Heartworm. Not everyone would like to see the open graphics because it's like this PS1 90s style horror games. At least an homage to them. I will be playing this on controller. That's a lot of VHS. I'm not sure if that's a good place for a cemetery. Or just a house with a ton of VHS. But okay, so it was all a dream. I too used to read Word Up magazine. Okay. I thought this was playable on controller. Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna go retro. I think. The retro look feels better. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to stick to the tank, but a part of me feels like I'm gonna hate it at some point. Well, not till we actually try it out. Clock strikes.
Hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains.
She's a little too into death.
It was hard to find anything.
I'm thinking
about
she seems
it.
goth.
I started on message boards, and I
I guess
ended
it
up in a
makes sense.
chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is, no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. That way you won't be wondering where I've gone.
Oh, look, a
Either
Black
way,
Widow.
You don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
But people have only gone and never came back. How do we know what's on the actual other side? Where do the rumors come from? What if there's just hobos there and they just kill us? Survival guide. Movement. Okay, we can move around. Power controls. You always run, and the joystick will control your speed depending on how. Cool. I am not using modern movement. I gotta say, I do like the controls. Oh, the tutorial for the controls. Okay. Select the camera. I don't have it. I'm way too used to modern controls. Yes, we'll take the camera. We'll flip the camera. This is something I've always wondered. I mean, they actually gave us a purpose for the lighter in this game, I think. I don't know why we need cigarettes though. But there's always in most horror games you always get a lighter. And there's a lot of times I never even use it.
I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person. My grandfather died a while back. I know it happens to everyone, but it almost feels like I'm obsessed. It's frustrating. No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control: my own mortality. I came all the way out here not knowing if I'll get the answers I need. I just hope it's worth it.
Okay, I'm switching the controls back. Actually switch to options. I made a grave error. I'll get used to it. I think I can get used to tank controls. Okay, so L1. We can aim our camera. There's something nostalgic in the way. Oh, okay. Condemned. The tank controls move though. At least looking at it. Windows are all boarded up. Too dark to see anything through the cracks. Oh. Day 1. Pleasure Beach. I wanted to explore Pleasure Beach today. It's been on my list forever. And the forecast was perfect, but unsurprisingly I ended up in over my head. It sounds like a nude beach. When I got there, everything was pretty normal. There were folks on the shore having a picnic, enjoying the beautiful summer day, and the usual kids messing around on the playground across the street. I hope to God this was not a nude beach. I grabbed my camera, locked my car, and started making my way across the land bridge. It took maybe 30 minutes to cross, longer than I expected. The island seemed to be completely empty, so I began searching through the abandoned homes, confident in my solitude. So many of them were destroyed, roofs and walls collapsed from years of disregard, some houses so decrepit I couldn't even enter. But there was just enough left that I began to really feel bad for these people. They had no time to pack and leave. Family photos were strewn across the floor, and belongings were still packed in drawers. I even saw a table that looked like it had been set for dinner. However, many years ago, my sympathy turned into suspicion as I ventured further. Many of the houses had the same red graffiti in their attics, markings and symbols I had never seen before. I assumed it was just from kids messing around, but something about it began to trigger my paranoia. I noticed the sun was setting as I reached the end of the residential area. It was strange. I could have sworn it had only been a couple of hours. The last time I checked my watch, it was before noon, but now the clock reads 7:30 p.m. I brushed it off as just losing track of time. It was frustrating. I hadn't even gone to half the town, but I knew I had to head back. The land bridge would be submerged soon, if it wasn't already. Sure enough, as I turned the corner to where I had entered earlier, I was greeted by nothing but the sea. The entire land bridge was underwater. I was stuck and alone, or so I thought. Interesting. Okay, is there any way to change the controls? Okay, I'm gonna switch to modern because my brain's not gonna be able to wrap around fast enough for it to be meaningful. Hand controls look cool, or look very nostalgic, but I'm gonna keep running into walls. It's gonna take twice as long to play this game. I'm glad we did. Oh. Is this a beekeeper's outfit? What's that? Interesting. Okay, bunny girl. Wolfman? This looks like she has gloves, at least. Or maybe battle armor. I know I said beekeeper, but it's honestly probably just a veil. Good to know. We get other outfits.
Sometimes I wonder if I spend more time thinking about death than the average person.
Oh, okay. So
My
R1 is to
grandfather
take a
died
picture.
a while back. I know it happens to everyone.
Okay, I am glad I hit R1 before
It almost
I gave
feels
myself
like I'm
ammo.
obsessed. It's frustrating. No matter what I try, my thoughts always circle back to the one thing I can't control: my own mortality. I came all the way out here not knowing if I'll get the answers I need.
It's also an
just hope
incredibly
it's worth
nostalgic
it.
sound. The The flash cube, I guess charging? I'll cut wood. It looks like it's been here for years. It's solidly blocked off. Not getting in here. Okay. Case. Just want to make sure I go through that. Check the rear of the house. What is this? Okay, that's nothing. Windows are all boarded up. A door we can enter. I very much do like they had the Resident Evil door open, even with the sound. Some areas are too dark to see without help. You can use the camera flash without consuming ammo by not aiming and pressing. Okay, so that doesn't use ammo anyway. A long flash. It was darker than any night I could remember. The island was far enough offshore that there was no light pollution, and in almost no time I was wandering in pitch blackness. It was cold too. The breeze coming over the water contrasted heavily with the mild weather earlier that day. I didn't have much of a plan, but I knew that if I was stuck, I would have to find a place to stay warm. I made my way back to the houses, which were much, much more terrifying in the night. I turned to look down the street and froze mid-step. I could barely see due to the lack of light, but it looked like another person was standing there, right in the middle of the street, staring at me, motionless. He was just standing there, menacingly. I tried to rationalize, but in that situation, my sanity was already being tested. I called out to them with a strained hello, praying to God that it was just some teenager and not whatever nightmare my mind was conjuring. No response, no movement, nothing. I looked around and noticed some of the windows in the attics of the houses looked like there was dim light coming from them. Candles, maybe? But I had been here all day. I didn't see anyone. It didn't make any sense. As every possible scenario, none of which seemed to end well for me, raced through my mind, one rational thought broke through and reminded me I had my camera. I could trigger the flash on demand without using the little film I had left to illuminate my surroundings. I was so scared I almost didn't want to. What if there really was something there, and using my camera would only alert it to my presence? Finally, I pressed the flash trigger. Everything around me lit up and I saw nothing. The figure in the road was gone, the light coming from the window gone. It was just a silent, long dead town, and me. The rest of the night was uneventful. I used my camera flash to navigate the ruins, found the closest house with 4 intact walls, locked the door to one of the bedrooms, and fell asleep against the wall. I woke up the next morning and booked it back across the land bridge. I don't think I'll go back to Pleasure Beach. That's fair. Also, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think that's how eyes adjusting works. Because I would think that in a normal scenario, doing that, your eyes would need to adjust before the flash is completely gone. I don't know if you'd actually see anything. Maybe a flash or something. Narcissus and Goldman. Herman Hea. Essay? Hess. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly until they finally dissolved while the artist created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. I got distracted for half a second. Forgot where I was. We fear death, we shudder at life's instability. We grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we, too, are transitory. and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in the order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped the beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon he too will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing, hundreds of years from now and longer. It will go on shimmering in the quiet cloister church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad flowering mouth. I mean, that's fair. Nope, I'm not reading that again. Room is noticeably better compared to the others. This is the very first room we've been in. Item box. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is the Resident Evil. You can access this from everywhere in the house kind of item box. Can I combine these already? I really don't know why I have cigarettes, but I don't want to leave them behind in case I need them. Can I combo? Combine. Okay, so we can only hold 24. Good, yeah. A little more modern, not a typewriter. Oh, good. We don't need any. I guess floppy disks would be the equivalent of typewriter ribbons. That statue up there. That looks like I can interact with it at some point. How do I get you? Shelves are stocked. Almost anything you could want to read is here. Roaring fire that looks like it was recently tended to. I almost wanted to say an artist that seemed arbitrary, but I also didn't want to mispronounce their name. If I suppose you could probably read Edgar Allan Poe there. I guess with a flash, the after image would probably be in your mind of what you saw, even if it wasn't. Because like the only time that would be really terrible is if something is coming right at you, trying to kill you. Because all you have is the after image, and the thing isn't where it's going to be by the time you realize where it was. Yes, I will take bandages. I'm aware of the combining. Okay. I'm gonna guess we can combine those. Sick. First aid kit. Just some dining ware. There's a note. Is that a note? Can I? Nope. I thought that was actually gonna be useful. All these paintings seem to be of the same place. A massive library. Room is a mess. Most of the books are destroyed. Father's journal too. We went to see the doctor today. At last. It's hard to make it out all the way to the city. When we were younger, it seemed like such a charming idea. To have a house so isolated, it was our own little world. Now just getting groceries in town is a hassle. I made the appointment and made sure you were ready to go. I could tell you didn't know why we had to. You didn't think anything was wrong. I've always had my head in the clouds. I'm fine. You're overreacting. You would tell me over and over. I didn't even want to think about whether you remembered the reason why this was necessary. We were waiting on the scan results now, but based on how you were with the doctor, I'm not hopeful. You had trouble answering his questions and kept looking to me for answers. God, why is this happening so fast? I held your hand over the stick shift as I drove home, while you cried softly to yourself. I can't help but hate myself for thinking it, but I think we're close to the end. How did this happen so quickly? Only months ago, the sounds of your singing filled the house as you tidied up, did the dishes, cooked us dinner. Now you barely get out of bed. Something inside you has broken. Half the time you look at me and see a stranger, but you won't acknowledge it. You just turn over in the bed and try to go back to sleep. I wonder what you dream of. I hope it's of the last fragments of our beautiful life together. That's pretty sad. Alzheimer's is scary. What is this? Can I pick that up? Oh, an air conditioner. I would have left it too. I hate moving these. How about the thing on the ground? More old nasty furniture. This painting looks like it would disintegrate if I touched it. I'm glad that flash cubes aren't like an ammo in this game. Consumable is the word I'm looking for. I remember having flash cubes for the Polaroid cameras that I used to play with as a kid. Another thing I'm not doing, opening the shower curtain. You don't really have to. You can see on this side. Nothing in the world could convince me to use the bathroom here. Fair. You can see a reflection. That's nice. For some reason in some video games, I always liked it when you could interact and use a toilet. Maybe part of me just was relieved to know that video game characters also go to the bathroom. Okay, the map. Access the map from your inventory by pressing hold back. Okay, is it going to be... Can I go down a floor? Can. Okay, good. Good. I kind of like when that Resident Evil did that. It took me a lot more longer to realize when I was a kid. But the whole entire... You know where you've been on the map. It was always helpful. Processing your grief, moving past trauma, lots of dusty self-help stuff here. But the bindings look untouched. Ah, this is going to be a puzzle. Not the current time for me. Okay. Self-help books that aren't touched. How did I unlock it? I don't remember finding a key. That's creepy. There's always something about technology and cameras that fascinated me as a child. I'm only thinking about that just because I keep hearing the wind up of the flash cube. The balcony looks like it barely held together. I'm not going out there. Okay, good call. And I mean, this is a camera-based game, much like Fatal Frame. Elise, February 1989. Mary, January 1991. Paula, August 1992. Okay. I think anywhere on the wall. Jacob, June 1993. Vincent, November 1994. Sarah, September 1995. Are these clues for a puzzle? I assume they will be. But February, January, August. 89, 91, 92. September 96 for Clayton. Alexandra is April 97. Forrest is December 98. I'm hoping birth, not death, but not sure why they even needed all these mannequins. Nothing creepy about these. Very cool. I go downstairs. Oh. Why are you showing me that tutorial now? This is different. That's oh no, that's so the foyer has some sort of stuff I can discover. Not that. Nothing useful in these drawers. Lamp? I love lamp? Oh. Alright. Can I use the switch? What's this room? I think to the left is the safe room. This is definitely needs more exploring. Nope. Nope. What the hell was that? Couldn't pay me to open this fridge. That's not my first rodeo. They leave in a rush. Families have rotten food scattered throughout them. So this is not her first Urbex adventure. Go find out what that is. L1. I finally put the pieces together the day you asked where John was. At first I was confused, thinking maybe he forgot his exact address and wanted to send a letter. I laughed and replied with the address of the home our son had been living in for the past 2 years with his wife and our new grandchild. I won't ever forget the look you gave me, perplexed and confused. You asked, "What is he doing there?" When I told you that he moved there for his job, the expression on your face darkened. I could tell that something wasn't adding up for you, but you just slowly shook your head and walked away. How could you forget that? I knew we were both getting on in years. Forgetting little things was understandable. But we had gone to meet our granddaughter only months ago. I wanted to believe it was just a momentary confusion. To this day, I still wish I was right. Interestingly enough, it's titled Father's Journal, but it's definitely from a wife's perspective. Unless it's our father. Not like me and whoever's watching, but like, Sam's. Then again, they don't mention Sam. They mention a son. Am I going to get attacked soon? We saw something that looks like it. Usually, when that happens, we're about to get got. Can you get me? Coming after me? Where you at? I can fit in this fireplace. I've never liked those. Like I've only seen a few like when I was a kid or just growing up. Just don't like the idea of standing in the fireplace. Okay, so we've done all the family room. Dining room? I think we explored the foyer though. Is something? Okay. Seen the clock. I think this is the front door. It won't budge. Log green? Bedroom poem. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first. Forgetting your rings, leaving your keys, staring into nothing. Like you knew it was coming, and I saw it all too late. The bed you were buried in. Try not to be seen. Ghosts in white coats, what a terrible thing. Strangers, goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hour forever burns, 12:15. Oh, locked. Catch the top left of the ladder, but won't open. I found everything here. I'll go. I, I do realize that we found the solution to that clock puzzle, but I can't tell. Oh no, we've done everything in the dining room. An odd bathroom. Father's Journal 3. I am alone in this house now. All I have left are the keepsakes of a long life together. Oh, Rose, looking at your young face, smiling and laughing on grainy film is a poison that sours my heart by the day. Seeing you alive but knowing you are gone is more than I can bear. At least I have our memories. Okay, I'm realizing, yes. Do I take a picture of that? Why is that sparkling? No? I just wasted ammo. That's okay. And I'm realizing, okay, so it's the perspective of the father and losing his wife to Alzheimer's. All this nice hardware, furniture rotting away. What a shame. Because the person who lived here didn't think about what he was leaving behind. I think he did, but you know, you gotta go, you gotta go. Those are ominous cello sounds. What is this? Why is this all sparkly? Empty pill bottles and some serious medical equipment. Oh, did I just drop something? Oh. Oh, it's just straight up discard. Fine. Need the key. Take the attic key. It's hard to say if these clothes were ever nice. They're mostly mold now. That's it. Just junk in these. Okay, so that's the bedpost. Nothing interesting in the nightstand. Okay. Everything's empty. Do wish I knew where I was in that hallway. Good. Back where I want to go. Oh, I did not do that right.
Huh. 12:15.
Yeah, like the poem. Ah, this is where all the VHSs are. How do you shoot so much video? Just constantly be rolling. How do you afford so many videotapes? I'm not liking the Dutch angle here. Not like I don't like that. I don't like Dutch angles. I like Dutch angles. They're nice. They're effective. But it just seems like something's off and I'm about to get attacked. Ooh, is that Rose? I can't hold anymore. Okay. I'm gonna go to the safe room. Those are some kind of cool camera moves, though. I'm gonna ditch the cigarettes, and well, maybe the ladder for now. The ladder for now. We haven't run into enemies, but I also don't want to suddenly go through all my shots and then need more and not have it. do this and go to the attic so I can get rid of this key. Yeah. Got nothing to say about Rose. Painting the name Rose is engraved on the bottom. Feels beautiful and sad at the same time. If I was an urbex explorer, I'd start taking pictures of everything. I believe that's our only weapon. Also, I'm realizing back in... Wait, when does this take place? They said 98 on one of those graves, or on that wall. And that can't be when they're born. I'm only assuming this is set in the 90s because of her Windows XP ass machine, her computer. Then again, she could just be really into retro stuff, which is why she still uses a film camera. Well, people still use film camera. Okay, good. I liked that about old games. It would tell you when you no longer needed something and you could just discard it. God knows I would hold on to all the keys just in case if they never told me. The message seems hastily scribbled. If this is real, this place is what they say it is. I don't even know how I'll feel. Will it answer the questions that I everyone who has ever lost someone, has spent so long asking? And what if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I tried my best. Is this the room? This is the room. Empty relief where it looks like an object would fit. Okay, so I need the other half of this emblem. Cool. Okay, so we can go to the basement. The attic and the foyer are two places I need to explore. This is the attic. Or part of the attic. This is the whole attic. Wow, from what I can make out, the view is breathtaking. That fridge? Why is there a fridge up here? Maybe I don't want to know. Well, maybe this is where someone hung out. That nice zoom in. Okay. I'm curious enough to try and get into that room at least. Figure out what's up. Like, what's with the sparkles? I get it's probably a place of interest for later, but... Okay, just that these are unsettling. Maybe there's more to explore out here. Maybe the other emblem is like over this way somewhere. Nope, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Bridge is out. Factory in the background. The bridge is out. This is the only spot we can go to. Can I go this way? Part of me wishes they Resident Evil 1 this, where we're just stuck in the house. So what else is in this foyer? What's this way? That's probably what else is in this foyer. Oh no. Are there notes I've had? Driver's license? Oh, that's our driver's. Eyes, bro. She's got bro eyes. Eyes of a bro. Because you were born 1978, this expires in 2000. If you're 20, this is in 98. Paranormal discussion. Thread. Connecticut Valley. Threshold. I played a show in Hamden the other night. Was talking to some locals and they mentioned a spot that sounded like it could be a threshold. Past the Tricon plant on the mountainside in the middle of the state. Old house that's been abandoned for at least 10 years. None of them seems to know why. Checking some of the boxes, but I do know the area. Any of you CT people? At Mulder? I think I know it. By Devil's Glen. Man, that house has been abandoned for ages, if I recall correctly. Used to be a real nice family living there. Don't know what happened. Could be one. Okay, these are all just posts talking about this place. She wants the grandfather. You know, the obvious answer to this is Rose. Sometimes you just sit there and take a second and think about it. You'll know exactly what you need to know. Pushing. Oh, good. The washer? Rust might be the only thing holding the washer together. Alright, this is all there is to the basement. These shelves are fully stocked and everything's covered in a heavy layer of dust. Again with the Dutch angle. Quiet stockpile. Wonder if they were survivalists. I think they were. They had to have been survivalists. Look at all this. This is almost like a bomb shelter. Something's gonna attack me here. More pushing. The damp hasn't been kind to any of this. Okay. Oh, it's a pushing puzzle, I guess. Okay. Wait, what? Or not? What was the point of coming down here? Oh, okay. I thought I'd been down here before. Journal 4. I have to get up early to finish packing, but I can't sleep. I heard ungodly noises coming from the attic. Going to take a look. I haven't been up there in years. Not like I have anything left to lose. I have to get up early to finish packing, but I can't. Okay, but that's all there is to it. I thought I pressed next, and nope. Looks like rough stone. Well, yep. Okay. Got the emblem. That all? That's all that's in this basement. What are these? Furnaces. Okay. I just had like the worst sense of direction down there. Guess this would be the fastest way to the attic. How do I get there? Nope, I went the wrong way. It's not this way. Okay, wait. I'm in the foyer. That's the basement. That's safe for family room. All right, there's another door over here. These are people that probably just visited. I'm gonna guess in game it's 98. And she has 2 more years before her license expires. Alright. I think this is all.
The air feels colder all of a sudden. Something is changed. If I go through this door, I may not come back.
Okay. Is this where the real game begins? Oh, yep. Space time. Trippy. Are they gonna give us the Escher stairs? Because I kind of want to see that. I'd rather see Escher stairs. Oh, and the staircase. Lots of endless staircase. Knob's totally broken and it won't turn. Door looks weak, but there's nothing behind it. Okay. Is there other stairs I can go on? Okay. I guess we have to find a knob. Where can we find a knob? Everything's been explored. Oh, in my inventory. Okay, maybe I get my cigarettes and ladder to figure this out. Maybe I can burn that door down. Okay, that's darkness. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Oh shit. Nope. Nope, this is bad. This seems like all kinds of bad. Do I take pictures of you? What's going on here? Did I get captured? What just happened? Because he totally caught us. I don't know what you were thinking, Sam. You didn't walk off that door or anything. You just kind of walked away from it. We're going to that TV, aren't we? Okay, okay. I like Poltergeist. What was that game? Was that movie Poltergeist? Enter the archive. That was quite the long intro.
What just happened? All those stairs and
That's kind of cool.
what was that thing chasing me? Now I'm somewhere. If this is the afterlife, it's not what I was expecting.
This looks like a Final Fantasy
Regardless of my
XIV dungeon.
expectations, I can't go back the way I came. Good. I'm not leaving until I get answers.
Massive ancient looking tome with pages torn out of the middle. I can't make out the text. The letters look like nothing I've seen before. Oh good, my item box is here. And my lighter and cigarettes. Until I find a need for them, I won't use them. It won't budge and there's no obvious way to open it. Chess game? Who are we playing chess with? Okay, it's a puzzle. Oh good, the move stays. Can we just play chess? I should have done this. I think that's the right move. No, it's not. That's wrong. I'm messing up chess. what I meant to do. I wonder. I'm always curious. Will they allow the King's Gambit here? What's it called? What is this? What's there? I can castle. That's all I wanted to see. I'm most likely gonna lose this because I was just messing around. Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, take him. I don't want to take my queen. I'm in check. Why am I so fascinated about playing this chess game? Castles. Oh, that was dumb. Wait, what? Your queen. I have no bishops. Only these takes my bishop. I'm a check. Moves the rook. I'm just gonna leave this chess game now. I guess it's neat we can play chess. I thought it might be a puzzle. And if it was a puzzle, I failed it. I know this. Can't open that. Where we came. This is a very big grand library. Slot here looks like something could be inserted. Vaguely reminiscent of a picture frame. Wonder what the screen above it does. Maybe I could find something that goes in here. Doors? Okay. Those doors are jammed. Oh wait, is this the way we came? No, this is not the way we came. What is that? Aiming. Okay. Can I take a picture of it? Is that what? Some force is stopping me from going past. It told me to aim, so. Cool. Yeah, the Sirens dungeon. Completely. Alright, we'll pop down another TV. We just Mario 64 that bitch. A little ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Let's go. we. This is like if Mario jumped into a Silent Hill painting. Is that Ghost Us? Because she has the same haircut. Is this like when... This is like fighting Darkling, except Darkling doesn't have a weapon. Thank you tutorial.
I'm not alone here, and they don't seem happy about it. At least I have some way to defend myself.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Now I can't get to the iron box. And if I left my ammo behind, I'd totally be screwed. Are you coming after me? Are you kind of like the zombies in the future during Ocarina of Time that are in Hyrule Castle Village? Are they floating? Okay, yeah, you're coming after me. Oh, son of a... Somebody read someone's review. It takes like 4 or 5 of these shots to get them. Wait, do I have to? Oh no, I do have to actually take pictures of them. Oh. No, don't hit me. I'm going in slow motion. Maybe to get some distance. Okay. I could take some, but somehow I don't feel hungry at all. Even though I don't remember the last time I ate. But then take some. Do they get back up? Please say they don't get back up. I'd prefer if they don't. We have the warehouse key. Heavy duty lock. Lots of sausages. I'm hoping that's all I need from here. Could have checked the map. No, there's more in the corner store. Alright, time to find out if they come back to life. Thank you, film. Somewhere in here. Maybe just check the aisles. Okay. How am I doing on health? I'm okay. There we go. I kept trying to get that thing, but I kept looking at the fruit. So there's more. Yeah. Baseball field.
Oh, this place. I never came back after what happened. I'll never forget that day.
What happened to you here, Sam? Yes, I'll take the baseball bat. Okay, I know these are enemies. But I'm kind of curious what that red one is. Are you a boss? What are you? Are you like a awful memory? Are you trauma? Oh, you're invisible for now. I am kind of curious though. Nope, I can't get both of you at the same time, only one. Are you just rounding the bases? Nope, you are getting close. Alright, let's put this cage. There's a candle inside, but I can't quite reach it through the bars. Won't open. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the candle's the last thing I have to get there. Okay, that's not a way I can go. Try this house. I go in this house. House is wrecked. This is the place down the street that got robbed when I was a kid. Kept me scared for weeks. Okay. Hang over here. Lock is destroyed. Stay away from me. The red thing over there.
My friend Sally lived here with her parents until her mom passed. She was a few blocks away though. It wasn't this close.
Okay, so your memories are different than the ones that we're seeing. You guys get kind of closer every time I take pictures of you. Oh, nice. First aid kit. Can I go in? Oh, I can. Best friend Sally's house. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I can't run. Oh, son of a monkey. Okay. Well, masks. I definitely have to kill the thing downstairs. I remember when Sally's mom was sick, and then they said she accidentally drowned. I figured it out as I got older, though. I remember when okay, yep. Sally's mom killed herself. Oh, damn it. I need my lighter. Am I hurt? How hurt am I? I am kind of hurt. I'll just... There we go. That's stuck also. Headshot. She dead? This is blaring static. Is something shifting under it? I can't tell. Yep, that would definitely be stuck. None of these books are salvageable. Water house upstairs. I know that the candle's the main thing. I just need to light it. I don't have my lighter. So I need to find a way. I wonder if I can leave. One sec first.
My grandparents' house. Or rather, my house. Everything here feels so familiar, but wrong somehow.
Okay. I unlock the door with the house key. The Office of Academic Affairs. To whom it may concern, we have received your request to appeal for readmission to the university. and unfortunately have decided to uphold our original ruling. While we pride ourselves on our support of our students and are sympathetic to the circumstances you are going through, we cannot make exceptions, as it would be unfair to the rest of the student body. The GPA and attendance standards set must apply to all, regardless of their personal issues. Admission will consider re-enrollment if the student enrolls at another college or university and maintains a 3.0 GPA for a full semester with adequate attendance. We recommend South Central Community College for local students. The decision is final. Best wishes, AD Huey Deck. Someone had fun with that name.
This hallway led to my bedroom, my sanctuary. As weird as it is, those lit windows feel comforting, like coming home.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. A plaque they gave to my grandfather. There's a bat, but it's missing. Not anymore. What is that? Yes. Trade one puzzle piece for another. Everything here looks like just like I left it earlier today. Is that even today? I was hoping I could save it. Something I was reading the other day. Because the world is so full of death and horror, I try again and again to console my heart and pick the flowers that grow in the midst of hell. Chess for beginners. Okay, awesome. Yes, I know what a king does. I know what a bishop does. Despite what I was doing earlier, I know how these move. Tactical puzzles, often found in chess columns or magazines, task the player to find the best move or sequence of moves, usually leading to mate or gain of material from a given position. Such puzzles are often taken from actual games, or at least have position which look as if they could have arisen during a game, and are used for instructional purposes. Mate in 1. White to move. Okay. So, do we have to play till we get to that? Is that the puzzle? What would I do? What I would do to just watch a movie right now? What's that thing? What's the thing on the floor? That looks like a little hedgehog. I won't play with the hedgehog. Maybe if I finished a quarter of the books I bought. I used to read all the time, but I can't even do that anymore. Whatever. I spent a lot of time just staring out this window, wishing for things to be normal. Wondering why we were born to suffer. I wondered that a lot too. So you have a huge room. Must be nice. I also realized I probably would have died twice by now if I didn't switch off the tank controls. Okay, that doesn't look like a way we can go. What's this? Oh, you hit me. Oh, you got close. What? What was that spirit energy that made me slow down? Are you taking your own pictures of me? What is this thing? I keep trying to move the right stick as if I can turn the camera around. Good. We're done with the house key. Also, I need to reload. Yeah, I want that. Whatever that was. It looks like more inventory space. Alright, that's a puzzle. What's this giant ominous hole in the middle of our garage? Obituary. JR, age 68, beloved husband, father, and grandfather, died unexpectedly Sunday, June 25th, 1994. JR was born in the Bronx and lived in Bridgeport for 63 years. He retired in 1991 from a log engineering career at Birkin Palmer Corporation. After retiring, he spent his idle time at the beloved Platte St. Deli. He loved baseball, playing for the Birkin Palmer Diehards, and coaching North End Little League from 1978 to 1985. JR was also a member of the chess club at Sacred Heart University. Many remember him as instrumental in the support and preservation of an underrepresented community and neighborhood, one where he and his late wife Joan raised a loving family. He is survived by 3 loving and devoted sons, 5 cherished grandchildren, and several nieces and nephews. Funeral services will be held Thursday. Someone tore off Thursday. Oh no, that was the door. I thought I was standing on something I could open. Alright, the circuit breaker. That's not how circuit breakers work, but sure. Okay. I'm guessing I want them all green. Sick. That's pretty cool. Yes, we will take the camera bag. I guess I need to put the model train here. Detailed model diorama depicting a small city near the mountain. It looks like the front of the cars of the train is missing. Front car of the train is missing. Yeah, we'll use that. Choo choo, motherfucker. Yeah, that was weird. Got another key. Padlock key. Okay, I know where that goes. Can I use this? Equip the camera bag and can carry 2 more items. Excellent, excellent. What is this? A TV sticking out of the ground. Was it buried? The light coming from it's so bright it painted the sky. Okay. Okay. What's in there? How do I get here? Even red glow. I don't need to kill that one. Can I go back? They're just playing stink. Okay. That's a lot of enemies. Two baseball. I could open this one. Is there a safe room anywhere? Oh, if there's a safe room, I don't think it's here. What's with the snow? Red static is all I can see through the crack. It won't budge. Okay. We are in a winter version. Why do you sound extra scary? You're not. You're normal. Oh, there's a lot of you. Why are you slowing me down? Do not do that, please. How dare you? Can I go in? Nope. No keyhole. There are 3 candles inside the funeral home. The window won't open. Dealing with grief. Thank you for choosing this space to honor your loved one. The grieving process can be long and difficult, but for many, simple rituals can provide profound comfort. There is no correct way to grieve, but we hope some of the following methods can at least ease the pain. Lighting a candle in a dedicated memorial space. Candles have symbolized hope, healing, and remembrance in many cultures and centuries. For centuries. This can be a beautiful and tangible way to honor your loved one's memory. The soft glow of a warm candle can remind us of the enduring light of their presence in our hearts. The rest of the pamphlet is illegible, so light candles. I'm running down the street. Where am I going? Big Snow Hill. What is this? Yes, I will take the first aid kit. Either someone didn't play a lot of this game in the reviews I've read, or the devs read the reviews and were like, you know, let's make it harder. Because I feel threatened.
I haven't thought about this place in years. When I lived here, it was definitely dingy, but I don't think it was quite this bad. Although I wasn't paying too much attention back then. The divorce was distracting all of us.
Okay. Oh, you're an enemy. Oh, is there 2 of you? Come on, Pierre. I thought it was still coming at me. Okay. There was gunk caked in this oven when we moved in, and my dad never got it out. It's even worse now. Oh. Okay. There were 2. Okay. This will go to the main hallway, but it won't budge. How many shots I got left? 8. How did you get here? Why did you just come straight from this? My old room undecorated, just like it was when I lived here. This is just where I slept. Home was with my grandparents. My old room undecorated, just okay. But I've read that. Okay. Old house or apartment is where I'm at. Is it by room? No, the whole apartment. That's the hole I came from, I think. There's still more in there. Okay. Guess the neighbor's kitchen wasn't any nicer than ours. I feel like there has to be something in his bed. Okay, what's this? Seems like there was a photo here that was ripped out from the frame. There's something in the fridge. Same old fridge that was here years ago. It gave everything freezer burn. Okay. Did I miss here? No. Anything in the fridge? Maybe the toilet. It doesn't look like I'm missing anything. Maybe I'll find it later. Map definitely shows that I didn't get everything in here. But my dad hated laundry day here. Half the machines were always broken and my clothes never fully dried. That's like a possum or a rat. I want to take it with me. Kind of cute. I think it was short-lived and my grandfather stepped in. Okay. There's a candle here. This was where that kid lived. His parents were devastated when he fell. No one would give me details, but what an awful way to go. There's a lot of death in your life. I remember the apartments being cramped, but not this cramped. I wonder why it's different here. I need to light these candles. But I also really need my lighter. You can find a safe room. Maybe the corner store has one. Anything else over here? Nope. Because I now have the padlock key. And it seems like this is a nice little set piece area where there's a lot to get left. That is a spider monster. Which is creepy. What's up here? Note. Underpass poem. She cannot speak or sing and yet has nothing to bemoan. She thrives inside the void of time while we fear the unknown. She trawls the darkness, patiently nimble but with might, and mortifies as instinct guides her hunger through the night. She paints majestic tapestry with nature as her brush, yet we will keep our distance panicked if we touch. For us we cower, pitifully ever fearful, young and old, yet pray one day we'll garner strength to escape her stranglehold. Oh, rusted shut. Okay. Is that just flavor, or is that a clue? Billboard with a giant eye. Okay, now climbing into the fences. This house has to be significant in some way. Safe room? Thank you.
This doesn't make any sense. Is this the same room as in that house?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna put one of these in here. And the bandage. We're gonna save. I like those sounds. Yes. Well, actually, I'm gonna read through this journal entry. This is it. I made it. All those hours spent searching for anything. if even just rumors about where this place was. But in the end, it's all worth it. I'm not leaving without answers. I still can't believe what she did to me. Not even leaving a note. Were we all just supposed to move on and forget about her? I can't do that. And she should have known that. That's not who she raised me to be. Now that I'm finally here, I'll get my answers and my closure. Here I come, Mom. Okay. That is somebody else's journal entry. Did it change? It was all weird and sparkly before. Is this someone else's save room? No, still the same journal entry. It's not the exact same safe room that we had. But it's close. Okay, we're gonna go back and start lighting some candles. First one in those apartments. What's this? Why can't I go here? A lot more of these enemies than I thought there would be. But I can avoid the ones on this street, which is fine. If I can't light it with my lighter, I'm going to be upset. Candles lit. Feels like something changed, but not here. I'm gonna guess in that one window that we saw. Okay, down the street. That was the house we went into. I believe it was. We'll check in a bit. What is... There's a way. Maybe I won't wander into the dark, creepy woods. Staying in the light seems like a safer bet. Why put a hole in the fence if I'm not supposed to go through it? Okay, we're gonna have to check our friend's house next. Actually, let's just do that. Because it's not too bad. And we already killed the one that's in there. So let's go to Wet House. Or her friend's mom, I guess, drowned herself. Okay, same message. It is a nice touch they put the Resident Evil like go through doors sequences. Okay, if I ever get injured enough where we're limping and we go downstairs and it looks normal, I will applaud that. Okay, I thought that this would be the padlock key. Is it? I didn't really check that cage at the baseball field. I realized it. I like that angle. The top down, running down the street in solitude. There's also a couple things with lenses that you use when you're filming, where telephoto lenses will make it look like you are running forever and not getting anywhere, which is a really cool effect as compared to is there a padlock here? Okay, so where's the padlock this key goes to? Also, where does that chain go? I'm not sure if they do that, if that's what they use for. Is this it? No. For the effects when like they film someone running from above. I would assume maybe. Have I been to all the houses? The corner store also has an incomplete on it. I've lit the Waterhouse candle. The first floor of Waterhouse still has stuff. My old house, void, bedroom, garage. Everywhere has things. Did all the monsters here just congregate lower, like further down the street? Because there used to be one in front of this place. Okay. I'm guessing that the incompleteness of this is trying to get through that door. Yeah. Nothing else is sparkly. Or is it just glitched? The corner store wasn't. Well, no, that's still okay. That one's fine. Waterhouse's first floor has something. Let's look around the first floor of Waterhouse. See what we're missing there. We've lit the candle. Now I have time to explore. Someone threw something at the mirror. Candle's broken. Okay, is this a thing? No, it's not. The reticle will turn red if I can actually take pictures and it'll affect something. I remember when I'd come over to play with Sally. Her parents always watched the news together. Her dad stopped watching the news when it was just him. I mean, fair. If I lost the person I love and there's something we did together all the time, I would never be able to do that ever again. I feel like I have investigated the crap out of this area. I have. Don't tell me. That you also have to pick up every little line of dialogue. Nope, it still says I am not done there. That has now become unreliable. Okay, so where's this padlock? I want to say it might be in the house. Because what is this? Small train glass padlock key. No, that's not that. Is there anywhere here that had a padlock? So we've read all these. Been to our room. There's no padlock there. Unless somewhere in the backyard there's a padlock I can open. That's a door? I didn't even realize that was a door. What is that thing? Yep, garden photo. Okay. I'm gonna guess garden photos for much later. There was a place where it looks like we needed a frame, but I'm not sure if the garden photo is what we need. I don't even know where I am on the screen. Okay. No, this is the safe house. Since I'm here, I'll just take the opportunity to save it. How are you still faster than me? What is all the way over here? Nothing. Nope. Okay. Is there... What else is there in the snow place? Okay. We need to light the third one. How do I do that? Stop slowing me down. Literally. Anything else over here? I feel like I'm missing something at the baseball field. Like somehow the Polaroid we got has something to do with it. That neighborhood safe room. Yeah, the main one. Figuring out what we can do in the baseball field. Okay. What am I missing? Okay. So home plate. There has to be a sequence that we have to run in. Which I'm gonna guess is we... Nope. Move around the bases till we get home? Okay. All right. One stays the longest. Yeah. So I have to go 1, 2, 3 home. The funny thing is, I wanted to do that as a joke. I didn't think it would actually be a puzzle. I was like, it'd be fun if I just ran the bases. It's so obvious now. All right, I do think that the photo we got is connected to the archive. I'm also realizing we're like an hour and a half to 2 hours into this game, and I still don't fully understand what her story is. I know she wants to connect to somebody who's deceased, most likely her grandfather, because her grandfather's the only person that they've mentioned. But I mean, I guess we'll find out more about her backstory as we progress through the game. We know that there is a history of bad parents or abusive parents, and people that she knows did not have the best parents, and there's a lot of tragedy. But people died. People done died. Like the kid who fell and all that other stuff. How does it all connect? This very much looks and sounds like a safe room, except for the sound of screaming I hear in the background. And that gigantic eyeball. What is this? It looks like it's just falling apart around me. No, I did not want to get into this. I just wanted to investigate. Madam? Can I go back? I need to investigate the rest of that funeral home. Okay, locked door. Won't open. Nope, I guess that's it. It comes for us all. The recliner next to the fireplace that made the ear-piercing squeak is in the now silent living room. The side of the house where the truck rots under the moss-laden tarp. A garden that no longer blooms. Our graves don't lie just in cemeteries, they surround us, and our homes are the hosts. So wherever you are, now know it's never too far, and remember, one day you will find all the places you loved filled with ghosts. Seems to be seeing these clocks all over the place lately. Grandfather clocks. Fitting. Very fitting with the theme of wanting to see your grandfather again. and time passing. Okay, now we can go back. We can go into the coffin. And we're back in the archive. Another journal. Okay, this is all wrong. These are places I lived, and where terrible things happened to me or my loved ones. But they're all twisted and wrong. And those things chasing me, they kind of look like me. Are they angry ghosts? Is one of them Mom? It's not like I expected this to be. But this is another level. It's too late to turn back now, though. Okay. What is over here? Just graves. Giant gate. Oh, we're in downtown. This is more. Okay. This is one of the places I can go. No, it's not. Friendster reminds me of one I like to go back to at home. Surfing's almost too pretty for the street. Won't budge. This looks familiar. I can't remember what it was though. Can't see what's inside. No getting through this door. Okay. I do want to explore this more. I thought I was back at the archive. But we will save it for another time. For now, I'm gonna go back and save. I do know I need to conserve my ammo more. Seeing how many creatures, memory, beings, static, us that we're trying to see around. I don't know if there's gonna be a boss battle. It's because one of the reviews I read really ripped into the game a bit. I was talking about how, I mean, granted, I haven't really needed my healing items, but, and this is definitely a lot more puzzle solving and exploration, but so was a lot of the original, like, Resident Evils. You had slow moving zombies and there were boss fights, but nothing that really, I mean, things that mattered. And it got more combat oriented as you went along. But I forgot where I was going with it. Anyway. This has been cool. I will be most likely editing and playing more of this. But Thank you for coming by, hang out, check out the stream and watching. And I will see you all next time. Have a good night.